Welcome, dear heart, to this quiet and gentle evening space. I'm so glad you are here, breathing slowly, allowing the noise of the day to soften as you come into a place of rest. On this September 26th, we gather with hearts open to God's care and provision, to reflect on a simple yet powerful theme, a prayer to release wealth and favor, to trust God for overflowing abundance. This is not just about material blessing, though that can come too. It is about a life filled with God's favor, a peace that surpasses striving, and a freedom that flows when we trust fully in His loving guidance. As you settle in, let the day gently fade away. The sounds outside can be like distant waves, and each breath you take can be like a soft tide that draws you closer to God's steady presence. If this quiet time has been a blessing for you, consider supporting this prayer space. Like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, share with loved ones, and subscribe to be notified of future nighttime prayers. Your presence and words help bring God's peace to more hearts. And now, let's turn fully toward God with gratitude and openness. Close your eyes if you wish. Let your shoulders loosen, your jaw soften. Breathe in gently, breathing out the weariness of the day. As you breathe in again, imagine drawing in calm light. Breathe out every burden, releasing the rush and weight of hours gone by. Here, in this hush, we begin a prayer of thanksgiving. Loving God, thank you for this day, for every hidden mercy, for every simple joy, for every lesson woven even into moments that felt hard. Thank you for the strength that carried us, for the unseen protection that guided our steps, and for the quiet gifts of friendship, kindness, and love. Thank you for the provision of food, shelter, and moments of beauty that flickered like small lights in the day's journey. We release every worry to you now, the unfinished tasks, the things we wish we had said differently, the regrets that try to cling. We lay them all down, trusting that your mercy is bigger than our mistakes, and your wisdom is deeper than our confusion. We surrender tonight to your perfect timing and your overflowing abundance. In this stillness, help us believe that your wealth and favor are not only about what we can hold, but about the freedom to rest, to be provided for, and to trust that tomorrow will unfold in your care. As we sit in this gentle beginning, picture yourself placing every heavy thought into God's open hands. Perhaps see them as warm, radiant light, steady and welcoming. There is no rush here, no demand, only the assurance that the one who formed the stars also carries every detail of your life. God's abundance is not distant, it is near, like a quiet river already flowing through your days, unseen but steady. Tonight we simply pause to say, "Thank you, Lord, for being more faithful than we could ever imagine." And as the heart softens in gratitude, let trust quietly bloom. Tonight is not a time to plan or to strive. It is a time to rest in the presence of the one who calls you beloved, who delights in your life, who knows every need and every hope. Stay here for a moment with that deep knowing. The world may feel wide and restless, but you are held in a vast and gentle peace that nothing can break. This is where our prayer begins, right here, in love, on this September 26th, as we prepare to walk slowly through a night wrapped in grace and favor, trusting God for overflowing abundance. Now, with hearts resting in gratitude, let us move gently into deeper reflection. Imagine yourself walking along a quiet path just after a soft evening rain. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the scent of earth and leaves. Each step feels lighter, because the burdens of the day have been laid aside. This is the atmosphere of trust, like walking in a hidden garden where every leaf whispers that God is already at work. When you release control and believe that divine care is always active, you begin to sense a quiet river beneath everything, a stream of provision and love that never runs dry. Breathe that in. Let each breath remind you that God's timing is like the slow opening of a flower, unhurried and perfect. Lord, thank you for this assurance that I do not need to rush. Teach my soul to walk in rhythm with your peace. And as you rest in this image, think of a vast field bathed in gentle moonlight. There is no fence, no limit, only endless space and quiet beauty. This is what abundance looks like in God's heart, boundless, generous, and free. Dear God, I welcome this truth. I open my life to your favor and overflowing abundance. I trust that your goodness is larger than any boundary I have imagined. See now the night sky above you, sprinkled with stars that have shone since ancient times. Each one is placed with care, each one kept in perfect order. So is your life, guided by the same Creator who shaped the heavens. Loving Lord, thank you that my path is not random but lovingly arranged. Help me rest in the certainty that your plan is secure even when I cannot see the next step. Picture also a calm ocean at dawn, waves rolling in soft rhythm. They do not struggle to reach the shore. They move with steady grace. God invites your heart to this same trust, an effortless surrender to the movement of divine love. Father, I surrender my anxious thoughts. I let go of striving and choose the quiet strength of your presence. Feel the warmth of a gentle fire on a cool evening, the way its light dances and comforts. God's favor is like this, glowing within you, not forced, but freely given. Lord, let your favor warm every place in my life where I feel cold or unseen. Fill me with your peace and hope. And as these images settle in your heart, allow a deep calm to spread through you. The September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor is not about reaching outward. It is about trusting inwardly, knowing that God is already pouring out what you truly need. Breathe once more, softly, feeling the weight of love that is always here. Lord, thank you for meeting me in this gentle place. Keep my heart open to your abundance and keep my spirit resting in your endless care. As the heart continues to settle, we now enter a deep and lingering prayer of peace and protection, inviting the presence of the one who gives true abundance. Holy and gracious God, on this September 26th, we draw near with trust, embracing the theme that carries us tonight, a prayer to release wealth and favor, to trust you for overflowing abundance. We rest in the truth that your care is not distant but immediate, flowing like quiet streams through every corner of our lives. Lord, spread your calming presence across this room. Let every wall be touched by your peace, every breath filled with your healing nearness. Thank you that as the night falls, your watchful eyes remain open and kind. We invite your supernatural presence to surround every thought and every heartbeat. May your spirit move like a gentle breeze, easing tightness from the chest, loosening every place where fear has been hiding. We release every anxious thought about tomorrow, work, finances, relationships, health. trusting that your wealth and favor are already at work in unseen ways. Pour over us an overflow of your comfort. For loved ones near and far, we ask your mighty care. Shelter their dreams with your light. Heal bodies that ache, minds that worry, hearts that long for answers. Wrap every family member, every friend, every neighbor in the safe embrace of your endless compassion. Where there is strain, bring harmony. Where there is loss, bring comfort. Where there is need, bring supply beyond measure. Loving God, we believe you can release resources and open doors we cannot imagine. As we lie down tonight, let your abundance touch every dimension of our lives: health, provision, opportunities, and the deep wealth of peace. Let no fear disturb this rest. Let no dark thought find room. Your angels encamp around those who love you. We trust that promise as we close our eyes. Calm every nerve and muscle, releasing the day's tension from head to toe. May the mind drift into still waters where your voice is gentle and steady. Remind us that true favor is not merely material, but the fullness of life that flows when our hearts are anchored in you. Lord, cover our homes, our dreams, and every hidden worry with your mighty love. Thank you for this September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor, and for the unshakable assurance that trusting you brings an overflowing abundance no circumstance can hinder. Keep us in perfect safety through the night, and renew our spirit with the dawn of your steadfast love. In this continuing stillness, let us rest deeper in God's gentle presence. Picture the room you are in, as softly wrapped in quiet layers of light, as if heaven itself has draped a warm and luminous blanket around every corner. The hum of the world fades until only the steady heartbeat of God's care remains. You are completely safe here, watched over by a love that never sleeps. Breathe slowly, without effort, and let your thoughts drift toward the one who sustains all things. Lord, thank you that in this September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor, you remind us that real treasure flows from your presence. Tonight, we let go of every need to figure things out. We do not have to know how you will provide. We simply trust. In that trust, there is abundance beyond measure. See in your heart a garden bathed in silver moonlight. Every flower seems to glow from within. This is how God's favor moves, quietly, beautifully, bringing life where none was expected. Gracious God, cause my life to bloom in places I thought were barren. Let your favor draw forth hidden beauty. Beyond the garden lies a horizon of promise. It stretches far, lit with the soft glow of a coming dawn. Each star is like a word of blessing spoken over you. Lord, let these blessings unfold in perfect timing. Release opportunities and resources I cannot see. Let your wealth and favor find me in ways I never imagined. And as this vision settles in, feel a slow, radiant calm settle across your body. The worries that pressed so heavily now seem small and far away. Loving Father, teach my heart to rest in the abundance of your care. Lift from me the weight of striving. Wrap me in your peace so completely that even my dreams tonight will carry the fragrance of hope. Think now of loved ones, their faces, their joys, their hidden struggles. See each one held safely in God's hands. Lord, let your overflowing abundance spill over into their lives. Bring healing to the sick, comfort to the weary, direction to the lost. Surround them with kindness and unexpected provision. Where doors have felt closed, open them wide with your gracious favor. Where fear has stolen joy, replace it with unshakable peace. As the night deepens, remember that God's promise of wealth and favor is not confined to coins or accounts. It is the wealth of relationships restored, of wisdom given, of courage renewed. It is the favor of waking tomorrow to a new day filled with mercies fresh as morning dew. Dear Lord, we thank you that even as we sleep, your abundance is flowing. Keep us in your perfect care. May our homes, our minds, and every hour of this night rest in the unending overflow of your love and provision. Now the night has deepened into a gentle hush, and we lean still more fully into God's nearness. Picture the heavens above, vast and silent, sprinkled with uncountable stars that seem to shimmer like gentle prayers already answered. Each star a quiet assurance that the Creator who placed them also guides every detail of your life. Here, under this celestial canopy, we continue our September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor, to trust God for overflowing abundance. There is no need to reach or grasp. The blessing flows not by force, but by resting in the one who gives freely. Lord, thank you for this gift of rest and the certainty that your generosity is not earned, but received. Let every anxious thought melt into the stillness of your perfect plan. Imagine a tranquil lake reflecting those stars, its surface perfectly calm. No wind disturbs it. In the same way, may our hearts reflect the steady light of your presence. Loving God, settle every ripple within me. Bring your quiet to the places where worry lingers. Let your favor be like the calm that steadies deep waters. Think of a gentle rain falling on parched ground, each drop a promise of renewal. God's abundance refreshes like this, seeping into every dry corner of life. Lord, rain your blessings where I feel empty. Water the seeds of hope and possibility until they flourish in your time. Beyond the lake lies a forest where tall trees reach toward the sky, their roots strong and hidden. They do not strain to grow, they simply draw from the rich earth provided. Lord, teach me to root deeply in your love so that I may stand firm and flourish. Let your wealth and favor sustain me from within, no matter what winds may blow. Now let the heart turn to those you care for. See them walking safely beneath the same starry sky, wrapped in the same gentle care. Father, surround my loved ones with your unshakable protection. Provide for them in ways beyond what I can imagine. Bring healing where there is pain, comfort where there is loss, and joy where there has been waiting. Fill their nights with the quiet certainty of your favor. As sleep approaches, feel the weight of God's presence like a warm, soft covering. Nothing is left undone in His sight. Nothing is forgotten. Lord, I surrender every plan, every unknown, every hope into your keeping. May your supernatural presence watch over my dreams. May your abundance, seen and unseen, continue to flow as I rest. In this sacred quiet, on this September 26th, we trust you completely to release wealth and favor and to fill our lives with overflowing abundance, now and in the days to come. Let the quiet deepen even more, like a soft river of peace flowing through every room of your heart. The world outside has slowed to a near whisper, and inside this stillness you can sense the tender heartbeat of God's care. It is here, in this holy hush, that we continue the September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor, trusting God for overflowing abundance. Imagine yourself resting in a peaceful meadow under the gentle glow of moonlight. Each blade of grass sways softly, and the air is fragrant with the sweetness only night can bring. You feel no urgency, no weight of tomorrow, only the steady assurance that every detail of your life rests securely in God's plan. Loving Lord, I welcome your unhurried timing. I choose to trust the path you are shaping even when I cannot see each turn. As you breathe, picture a quiet stream winding through that meadow. It moves without effort, nourishing every root along its way. So does God's abundance move, unseen but constant, providing everything at the perfect moment. Lord, let my heart flow with your peace. Release the need to grasp or worry. Fill me with the steady rhythm of trust. Beyond the meadow, imagine a distant mountain glowing faintly under the starlit sky, strong, immovable. It stands as a picture of God's unshakable promise. No storm can move it. No time can erode it. Father, thank you that your covenant of love and provision is as firm as those mountains. Let that strength steady me tonight. Think now of the people who come to mind, family, friends, neighbors, even those who have hurt you. In this quiet, lift each one into God's luminous care. Lord, surround them with your wealth of mercy. Release favor over their lives in ways beyond what I can see. Bring healing to broken relationships, light to troubled minds, and provision to every need. May your overflowing abundance reach them gently and powerfully. Feel now the blessing of protection. It is as if a shield of soft light encircles your dwelling, keeping every shadow at bay. Gracious God, guard this home and every heart within it. Let no fear disturb the night. Let dreams be peaceful and restorative. Watch over each breath until morning light. And as you sink further toward rest, remember that wealth and favor in God's heart are not measured by possessions, but by the quiet richness of love, wisdom, and peace. Lord, I surrender all striving. I rest in the abundance of your presence. May this September 26th prayer continue to echo through my sleep, shaping tomorrow with grace and overflowing blessing. As the night moves toward its deepest quiet, remain wrapped in the gentle certainty of God's care. The air feels rich with peace, as if every moment is drenched in a silent blessing that cannot be lost. We linger now in the heart of the September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor, trusting God for overflowing abundance. This is the place where striving completely ceases, where every worry about provision or tomorrow dissolves in the warmth of divine faithfulness. Imagine a vast sky just before dawn, a soft blush beginning at the horizon, promising light that will soon touch every hidden place. Lord, thank you that your mercies are already on the way, that favor is moving even before we open our eyes. Let that promise rest deep in our souls. Think of your life as a beautiful tapestry, each thread woven by a loving hand. Some colors bright, some subtle, some patterns not yet revealed. Gracious God, I trust you with every unfinished design. I believe that your weaving is perfect, and that the wealth and favor you release will bring beauty far beyond what I can picture. Let the awareness of your love soften every corner of the mind. Sense now the quiet breathing of the world as it waits for morning. Even the earth trusts the certainty of sunrise. Father, teach my heart the same trust. Help me remember that abundance grows in hidden ways while I sleep, that your provision never falters. Lift every last weight of tension from my body. Loosen every worry from my spirit. Fill me with the deep rest that only your presence gives. For every loved one I carry in prayer, Lord, extend this same calm and favor. Where they need healing, provide it. Where they need guidance, send it. Where they need resources, release them in perfect time. May your overflowing abundance surround their nights and their days. As sleep draws near, I place every dream and hope into your keeping. I ask you to guard this night with your angels, to breathe peace over every heartbeat until morning. I trust that when I wake, I will rise renewed, stepping into a day already filled with your provision. Thank you, Lord, for the quiet miracle of this September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor, for the deep assurance that trusting you brings a life of overflowing abundance. Good night, beloved of God. Rest in the perfect presence of the one who loves you beyond measure, and wake tomorrow in the light of his endless care. And now, in these final, quiet moments before sleep, let the certainty of God's presence settle gently into every corner of your being, like the slow dimming of twilight into a soft, endless night. The hours behind you have offered their stories, and you have faithfully laid each one in God's keeping. There is nothing left to fix or finish. Every breath you take is a silent prayer, a simple resting in the one who never leaves. The September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor continues to flow like a hidden river beneath your life, inviting you to trust God for overflowing abundance that reaches beyond anything seen or measured. Let that assurance be the soft ground beneath you now. Picture a horizon where night and dawn meet, a faint silver edge stretching quietly across the sky. In that meeting of dark and light lies a promise. God is already present in tomorrow, arranging blessings and preparing answers that will unfold with perfect timing. Loving Father, thank you that even in sleep I am not forgotten. Thank you that your favor moves ahead of me, shaping opportunities, opening doors, and weaving together details I cannot yet imagine. I choose to rest in that confidence, knowing that when morning comes, I will rise into a day already embraced by your care. Imagine a mighty tree standing strong in a gentle meadow. Its roots run deep into rich soil where hidden springs nourish it endlessly. Through every season, wind, sun, rain, it remains steady and alive. So is your life in God's loving plan, deeply rooted, quietly fed by streams of grace that never run dry. Lord, thank you for this unshakable foundation. Thank you that your wealth and favor are not fragile gifts, but steady rivers of love, wisdom, and provision. As I sleep, deepen my roots in your presence. Make my heart strong and my spirit supple to bend with your will. Let your thoughts drift toward those you hold dear. See each one wrapped in the same peaceful light, each dream and hope gently held in God's limitless kindness. Gracious God, extend your overflowing abundance to my loved ones. Where there is need, provide. Where there is sorrow, bring comfort. Where there is confusion, guide with perfect clarity. Bless their homes, their rest, and their tomorrow with favor that surprises and delights. May they wake with renewed strength, confident that your mercies greet them with the sunrise. Feel the quiet of this room as a holy sanctuary. The night itself seems to breathe with God's care, every shadow softened by His watchful love. Lord, surround this home and every heart within it with your protecting angels. Let no fear cross the threshold. Let even the silence be full of your blessing. May dreams be gentle and renewing, carrying whispers of hope and direction. May every heartbeat rest in the steady rhythm of your presence. And as you drift toward sleep, remember that true wealth in God's heart is not only provision for the body, but the deep riches of peace, courage, and enduring joy. Lord, I release every last worry into your hands. I receive the abundance of your Spirit, peace that steadies, wisdom that leads, love that never ends. Thank you that even now, unseen seeds of blessing are sprouting in the soil of tomorrow. Now, imagine the first light of dawn quietly preparing to rise beyond the horizon, unseen yet certain. The earth rests, but is never abandoned. In the same way, while you rest, God is actively weaving new beginnings. Father, thank you for working while I sleep, for aligning circumstances, softening hearts, and creating pathways of favor that will greet me in due time. Teach me to wake tomorrow with open eyes and a grateful heart, ready to step into the gifts you have prepared. So we end this sacred time in quiet gratitude, wrapped in the mystery of divine favor. We remember once more the September 26th prayer to release wealth and favor, to trust you, O God, for overflowing abundance. Good night, beloved child of God. Sleep in the perfect presence of the one who gives beyond measure. Rest deeply, rise in joy, and walk tomorrow in the assurance that God's endless care and blessing go before you and remain with you always. With